forward to. Peppelman and Martin Myles is Flow National runner-up, Prep National champ. And Peppelman is he's the real deal. He is the real deal. This is a good matchup. So then we have one opponent going down, Peppelman going down to a knee, trying to present himself as a tougher guy to score on and not allow openings for the double leg. You see Myles right there with the arm hooked, and Peppelman couldn't post. So and caused some trouble there. He's going to work on top, spiking the leg, putting some weight on the right shoulder of Peppelman, going across to the far wrist, putting more weight on him. Peppelman's going to be good here. Peppelman's going to be good here. He's not going to hang out. He's going to be good here. Peppelman is going to, he's dogging on the leg. He's going to be good here.
Looking to pick up two. Martin needs to get the whizzer in instead of trying to push his leg away. He needs to get the whizzer in, control some.
Give up one, not two. Give up one, not two. And referees are going to give one, which that was tight.
I don't know if you touched on this, Coach, but this is a rematch from last year's championship bout. Won by Garrett Peppelman. Myles Martin looking to get a little bit of revenge.
Myles is improved from last year. He's also grown into his body a little bit more, if that makes any kind of sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
And maturity-wise, he spent the off season developing, and so Peppelman presents a very strong and formidable opponent for him because he has beaten him before. So there's also that psychological edge that Peppelman presumably walked onto the mat with. So Myles is going to have to establish himself early, which I think he did by picking up the deuce. So that gave him a little bit of confidence, and we'll see how this thing unfolds. I love Myles' angles, and Peppelman's the real deal. I think both of these guys are going to have to bring their A game to beat the other, and I don't see how somebody can win this match without coming at 100%.
Nice shot by Peppelman. Good defense here by Martin. Martin needs to keep Peppelman in that no man's land right at the knee.
He'll get a stalemate out of this. I mean, he's done a good job defensively. He's stretching that right side. He got that right hip dropped down pretty heavy.
We have 18 seconds left on the restart. 2-1 Myles Martin.
And Peppelman continues to go down to that knee, which is he's trying to negate the double leg attempt by Myles, which coaching strategy-wise, a good strategy, and we'll see if Myles is able to adjust to that.
Who's wrestling this one?
Central Dauphin. You're welcome. Martin going to start the second period down here, folks, up 2-1 over Garrett Peppelman.
Yeah, he's
Peppelman very, very tough on top, but
you're not going to hold Myles down. I mean, that's not going to happen. We're going to be at 3-1 before long in favor of Myles. And as predicted, 3-1, favor of Myles Martin, McDonogh, schooled in Maryland, Reisterstown Road.
Finally see a stalling call as Peppelman stays on his knees, not looking to engage.
So we discussed this a little earlier, and you can see just how it really plays a role in some of these tight bouts. And some referees just aren't buying it. And as I alluded to earlier, I just don't feel as though you should be able to continue to do that throughout the course of the bout.
Coach, I would 100% agree with you. I feel that it negates the action of both wrestlers. It's not an offensive technique, really. It's more to shut down somebody else's offense. So I really like how the referee is taking control of this match, made both guys stay on their feet and wrestle.
It's a great point. That's a great point. We'll see what Myles does here, because I'd like to see him get out of these collar ties and slow the match down almost voluntarily.
40 seconds left. Peppelman takes a shot. Martin looking to go side to side. He needs to stay in his open tie, coach.
Yeah, I really like that. There is more up his alley. Like this kind of stuff
nice.
is where he really makes his hay. This is where he makes his hay. And he's just looking sharp.
Peppelman takes an injury time. Martin takes the 5-1 lead. Coach is talking about Myles Martin leaving both feet to bring Peppelman down. Correctly called, that is an illegal move. Correctly called by the letter of the law. That is illegal. You cannot leave both of your feet to bring your opponent down. So the score now reads 3-2.
3-2, 14 seconds remaining. Second period. All right, we're back to action. We're going back to action. Let's go here. Let's make something happen. So we got 14 seconds remaining. 3-2. Myles Martin up. There's the level change. Excellent shot by Peppelman. Excellent. He's trying to elevate that leg.
5 seconds. Will he be able to get it?
And
no points here. Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Oh.
Nothing yet.
Martin steps over.
Nothing.
Time.
Nothing. And I actually wouldn't give points for Martin there. That was great. Phenomenal defense, which is why the Division I coaches are salivating over the abilities of one Myles Martin.
I think he's only tapped his potential so far. This kid has Division I national champ written all over him. He gets in the college room, starts working as hard as he can every single day. Some top level talent.
Now, are we going to see a 3-3 match here in a moment?
I believe so. I believe that no matter what, we're going to see another takedown.
So in order to win this match, you're going to need a takedown.
Exactly.
I like that. I like that. I'm in favor of that.
Martin is looking pretty tough on top. 30 seconds into this third period.
Sure
Peppelman taking his time, getting to his feet.
He's good from here. Should be. Peppelman not with that pep in his step that we are accustomed to seeing. As you can see, he's coming up, but he's not really blasting. Looking, he's laboring on his way, coming back to the center of the mat. Look like he's more thinking right now than he is actually wrestling.
He looks frustrated, really, and I think that Myles Martin's improvements over last year have frustrated Peppelman.
That's a surprise for people. Typically, they beat someone, and one year they automatically assume it should happen the next year, but that's not how the sport is.
Back-to-back cautions here. 121 on the restart.
See, Peppelman is dropping the head off the whistle, not being the aggressor underneath, and Myles is putting his body on him and making him carry his weight a little bit. Cutting the legs great with his own, running into the half, and he's spiking a leg on the near side, putting some weight on him.
1 minute left, we're halfway through. Myles Martin putting together a great ride here, staying very active on top.
Peppelman is, again, folks at home, I just want to say this, is not, he doesn't look to have the eagerness underneath. And look at his stomach is really inhaling, exhaling. I mean, he's really tired here. He's been carrying Myles' weight. And I'm telling you right now, folks, this match goes back to their feet in a 3-3 situation. If
nice
it does
return.
that, Myles will be very comfortable. And he'll also be the fresher of the two wrestlers.
We have 40 seconds left. Myles Martin still in the top position, looking very tough with no stalling calls. Peppelman down to flat on his stomach with 30 seconds left.
That should be a point. That should be a point.
Peppelman with an injury time, his second injury time of the match. Choice will now go to Martin. Choice will go to Martin on the restart. Now, do you go down, make Peppelman cut you? Now you're on your feet. You're up by 2 points. 30 seconds left in the match.
It's an interesting call. It's an interesting call. Peppelman looked, as I said, he seemed to have lacked that pep in his step, which a lot of guys sometimes, when they start to get a little tired, just aren't quite the same athlete. That's usually the side effects of exhaustion. You're not quite the same athlete.
There's an old quote that says, "Fatigue makes cowards of us all," and I think very apropos right now. 29 seconds on the restart.
He's not going to get out rolling to his back.
22 seconds. Myles Martin still in the top position.
Nice.
17 seconds. 3-2 Myles Martin looking to ride out this match and collect his first Beast of the East title.
Got 15 seconds.
Martin with no stalling calls yet. 10 seconds left.
Very nice. Very nice. He's got
5 seconds.
He's got this.
And Myles Martin is going to collect the win and get revenge for last year's Beast of the East loss to Garrett Peppelman. 3-2 your winner on the strength of that first period takedown.
Excellent win by Myles. Great strength.